So now we will be taking a look at Zhao Ming, the Iron Dragon. Rules over Western Cathay and the Sky Road that leads into the Mountains of Morn. A hardened frontier warrior, he maintains the western edge of the Empire and keeps the desert clans in order. An interest in alchemy has led to the presence of sorcerous cabals Zhao Ming's realm, yet his siblings claim that his proximity to the Great Maw might have somehow poisoned his mind. Faction effects: maximum cargo capacity plus 20% for caravans. Hero recruit rank plus 5 for alchemists. Minus 25% upkeep for ogre mercenary units. Plus 15 armor for melee units. Magic item drop chance plus 100%. Upkeep minus 25% for melee units, and harmony plus 3 to Yang. I've heard that this right here allows him to be able to just get absurd amounts of income, because there's a new system that deals with the items, the magic items that you can get in this game. Rather than having them stack up, you can actually be able to either upgrade them or even sell them for currency. So that guarantees he's going to be constantly getting magic items. So I've heard that the Zhao Ming campaign is easier than the Miao Ying campaign. So Grand Cathay is the land of the celestial Dragon Emperor. In the distant past, the Dragon Emperor founded his domain amongst the human tribes who dwelt in the east. To aid his rule, he took a mate, the Moon Dragon, and they had 9 children who became noble rulers of Cathay's many provinces. Of the 9, 4 have been lost to time and enmity. Zhao Ming, the Iron Dragon, is closer to his mother and perceived with suspicion by his siblings. He rules Western Cathay, yet the Skaven that lurk in the Warpstone Desert have been emboldened of late. The power of a god may aid in pacifying his regions, increasing his standing amongst his kin. Will such a prize lure him into the Chaos Realms? I travel east to gain an audience. So this is the exact same cutscene.
A vast empire to me. Our goal is clear. To find the lost sister, we must hear the God Bear's testament before he passes into myth.
My sister assumes it is her right to hear the Bear God's testament. But you will help me reach Ursun first.
I will guide you to the dying god. You require a grand legion, and for that your traditional lands must be tamed. Rat men have always infested the Warpstone Desert, but the god's roar has emboldened them. Destroy these Clan Eshin pests. Further north, your absence from Shangyang has left a power vacuum that rebels have now filled. The insolence. They must suffer the dragon's wrath. Once the desert is yours, the Tower of Ash-Sher shall come under your dominion. The caravan routes under its control will give you the riches required for the dread expedition into the Chaos Realm. Beware the Great Maw, for the ogres mistake this pit for a god. Yet even further south, you shall find more enemies eager to invade. Disharmony blights Grand Cathay, mighty Zhao Ming. If you are to find Ursun, you must restore the balance. Only then will the Dragon Emperor look upon you with fondness.
My sibling's scorn is undeserved.
So we will refer to this a bit more when we look at the ogres next, but yeah, this is the Great Maw. I have heard I have heard that this is the first time that this has ever actually been given like a visual, that we actually now can see what the Great Maw actually looks like. What's interesting, the advisors say that they mistake this pit for a god. and yet he's going to refer to it that way when he goes to see the ogres, but that'll be next time. So, same mechanics as before.
The Iron Dragon.
Interesting. It looks like he actually doesn't have any quest battles for any gear. But then again, he is a dragon. So does he really need it? It's one of those. It's going to be one of those things where we start to wonder: is he actually, being brought down in terms of power for this game and campaign compared to how strong he's actually supposed to be, say, in lore? Like when you think about it, if they're playing up how strong these dragons are, shouldn't they be stronger than they probably are in these games? But anyways. So this is his starting location. I've heard that this is actually a pretty good starting location for new players and such. This desert area here. And the fact that he, like I said, if you're wondering what I was talking about,
Fire and metal.
the stuff you get here, there's a new system here, which is either fuse or salvage. So you can select 2 magic items of the same rarity or category and then fuse them to try and create something of a higher level. Or you can salvage it to generate some treasury. Remember, he has a 100% chance of magic item drop chance. So he's constantly getting magic items, which means he'll constantly be able to get better gear or just salvage it and just keep getting more for his treasury. So you can get money real fast with this guy. It's going to be interesting for me to try this guy out. I'm looking forward to it. So, when we come back, we will be taking a look at the ogres. Stay tuned.